what I mean by truth.
Do you want to know what it is?
It's a consistent, ongoing process to figure out the truth. Naivete holds some of us back in life. It's a fact that having a search for truth and meaning in life is the real way to find fulfillment. Based on facts. It's not all relative. Life is not all glitz and glamour. We live in a world where the lines can seem blurred and difficult to find, but not impossible. Ancient discoveries prove it. Part of life is suffering. The choice we have is what we do about it. Not be vengeful and angry, but to choose to be positive.
They keep everything in this monastery, including the records of the ancient wisdom. What is in these texts that's so valuable? What is in these old texts that makes them so powerful? I want to share with you one of these texts. One of the texts that was edited from our Christian Bible is in this monastery. Now, I'm going to share two of these images with you. We said earlier, to unleash the force of the divine matrix in our lives, first, we have to understand how it works, and the science tells us how it works. Secondly, we must speak the language that the divine matrix recognizes, and science cannot tell us that. That comes from our past, from our culture, from our history, from those who have learned and used this language for thousands of years. So this is what we're doing right now. We're learning what did the great masters say about this language. Because it's the same whether you're talking Buddhist or Hindu or Christian, pre-Christian traditions, they're all telling us that there is a field of energy and that we have the language to use that field. This is an actual page out of the Gospel of Thomas. So we know that this ancient gospel actually existed. And you can see some of the letters. These are Greek letters. You can actually read some of, if you know Greek, you can see some of the Greek letters right here. In the Gospel of Thomas, two very important keys. This was written right around 300 years after the time of Jesus. We've been in the Buddhist monasteries in Tibet, and they're telling us that feeling is the prayer, one. Two, that we must feel as if our prayers have already been answered. Okay, and now we're in an Egyptian monastery with the texts that used to be our tradition before they were edited, and we're going to look at the instructions that tell us how to do that. Gospel of Thomas, verse 106, translated from the Nag Hammadi Library. It says, when you make the two, thought and emotion, one. So the Gospel of Thomas is talking about thought and emotion. It's saying when you make your thought and your emotion one, look at what happens. You will say to the mountain, mountain, move away, and the mountain will move away. It's saying that when you can marry your thought and your emotion into one single potent force, that is when you have the power to speak to the world. When you make the two one, the two, thought and emotion, when the two become one in our hearts, we create the feelings in our bodies. And you'll see.
Thanks for stopping by my channel. Subscribe for more content.